How's it going, guys? Mike here, and I am just another UK gamer. And today we're going to be talking about a weapon variant for a gun that is hardly used, but after today, if you own this variant, I can guarantee you'll be putting it on and using it more in your games. Before we do get into the video, if you guys could drop a like, that would be much appreciated, and let's aim for 50 likes on this video. Also, if you are new to the channel and haven't already, do subscribe to keep up to date with the latest news on Infinite Warfare Zombies. Okay, let me give you some backstory in this weapon and how we found it, and don't worry, it won't be long because I only found out last night. Now, I've had this variant for some time, and I've always thought it just meant melee in multiplayer would be a one hit every time since it swings the machete, and come to think of it, why doesn't it do this in zombies? It has zombies written on the goddamn gun. Anyway, enough of that. I didn't really think much into the zombie side of it until last night when I was streaming with my friend Cheesy Blunt420. You probably know who he is. He told me to try it and I'd be impressed, and to my surprise, it was one hit meleeing the zombies, and instantly a spark was lit, and I thought, I wonder just how long this one hit lasts, because this could be so useful in zombies. So I took the gun into a few tests today, which I'll share in just a little second, and let me tell you, this gun is definitely a dark horse. Anyway, let's jump into the test. So before the first test, here's the gun at the menu in all its beauty, and you can see the perks are Stockpile, which we covered in yesterday's video, and Shredder. And what Shredder does is increase melee damage, and then it makes the enemies explode. And this explosion doesn't affect any of the zombies around it, it's just more of a visual effect, but it's still pretty cool in my opinion. The Reaver is available on all maps and are in the following places. On Spaceland, only can be found in the Mystery Wheel. In Rave, it's a wall-by weapon as you go past the Flogger Trap towards the docks, and in Shaolin, it's in Heebie Jeebies. So here you can see it's clearly taking me 3 melees to kill a zombie because I have the Kendall equipped, which almost killed me. Now watch what happens as soon as I pick up the Reaver. One hit melees become present, and this is a continuous thing as long as you hold the Reaver in your hands. You can't just have it as a second weapon and hold a different one, you have to have it held. So after seeing this, I was instantly impressed and wanted to run some tests of how long this gun will last, and got some pretty interesting results. I'll take you through each test very quickly now so I don't keep you much longer. The first test was just as simple as what round will this one hit melee last till. No Pack-a-Punch, no Slappy Taffy, just the naked weapon. I skipped a few rounds ahead and got to round 5, and it was still a one hit melee, so already I was kind of impressed since it's only a weapon variant. I then skipped all the way to round 10, and what do you know, it was still a one hit melee, which by now I was extremely impressed since again it's only a weapon variant. But as we all know, all good things must come to an end, and the end for this was just 2 rounds ahead at round 12. As soon as I was on this round, the melee became a 2 hit, which then got me wondering, will Pack-a-Punching make a difference? Will it make it stronger? So you know what I did? I Pack-a-Punched this bitch, and what a little bitch it was. It didn't increase the melee damage in any way whatsoever and was still a 2 hit. So I was thinking, come on, if I double Pack-a-Punch it, it has to at least show some power since it costs 15,000 points. And what do you know? It didn't. So it looks like Pack-a-Punching this weapon has no effects, and the one hit melee lasts until round 12, and that's still pretty good unless you have Slappy Taffy. Now this is where things get tasty. As you're all aware, Slappy Taffy doesn't exist on Shaolin unless you've completed Skullbusters, which if you still need a guide, I'll put one in the description. But it's buyable on Rave and Spaceland, so let's jump into Rave because it's the only map to contain both Slappy Taffy and Reaver as buyable weapons and not having to use the mystery box. So I've skipped to round 12 to save time, and I have Slappy Taffy on, and it works. So then it got me wondering, how many more rounds can I go with a Slappy Taffy on? And this will be the most that we can get out of this weapon, because we know unfortunately Pack-a-Punching it doesn't even make a difference, so Taffy is our only hope here. I skipped through rounds until it stopped working, and that round was round 20, so this gun alone makes one hit melees up until round 20 as long as you have Slappy Taffy on, and if that's not impressive, I honestly don't know what is. After experiencing all these tests myself today, it's safe to say that this weapon I'll be using a hell of a lot, and if you have it, go test it out, give it a try for yourself and see if it impresses you as much as it did me. And that, ladies and gents, will wrap up the video. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like and make sure to subscribe if you're new. Also, if you've already subbed or just subbed now, hit that little bell so you guys get notified of any future videos and live streams, because the next few weeks are definitely ones you don't want to miss. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in another video.